All right, thank you for staying with us. It is still Milan 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Time check is 8:44 a.m. Today is Friday, so that means that we do not have the luxury of ending the show at 9:45 a.m. as against other days. So we'll be having just one focal point for today, and of course that would be around the conversations on the economy, the state of our borrowing, our incessant borrowing. What exactly are your thoughts? What do you think of our continuous borrowing at this time, and also what do you think about what Atiku has to say as regards the borrowing? My name still remains Omobola Sandra. I have Fuhad Sahid. He will also very quickly, share his own thoughts as regards, the focal points for this morning. And then we open the phone line. Do not forget, we are live on Facebook and YouTube at Milan 98.3 FM. So you can drop your comments, even in the live chat section on those platforms, and we'll take them as the show progresses. Also, you can drop messages on our WhatsApp platform as well, and that's on 0913 6004 30. The number to call by that time would make that announcement, because once I do that now, the calls will keep pouring in. So let's see what we have for this morning's Milan Focus. As I mentioned earlier, it is still it's just one focal point that we'll be looking at. Now, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has slammed President Bola Tinubu's appetite for loans following yesterday's swift approval of the president's fresh request to borrow 1.77 trillion naira, which is approximately $2.2 billion, in support of the 2024 budget of 28.7 trillion. And also, the LCCI has also expressed strong concerns about the fact that Nigeria is becoming the third highest debtor to the International Development Association, which is a part of World Bank that grants loans, or that provides grants and low interest loans that helps the world's poorest countries. So with yesterday's approval now of the request to fund the remaining 6 weeks of the year, our total debt profile now inherited from the past administration last year, 87 trillion naira. So between last year, May 2023, and this year, November 2024, this current administration, which still has about 2-3 years to go, has incurred an additional over 50 trillion naira in debts. All right. And this would be a record set by this current National Assembly, which, approved a presidential loan in less than 48 hours. So there are serious concerns from different quarters as regards, our rising debt profile. Atiku Abubakar, shared his concern as regards, this particular loan, saying, and I quote from his X page now, what makes this particular loan proposal even more concerning for him is that it is benchmarked at the exchange rate of $1 to 800 naira, whereas the current exchange rate from the CBN stands at 1,600 naira to $1. Nigeria is sinking further into debt. The National Assembly has become an accomplice once more. Early this year, the president boasted that the FIRS and customs had collected all-time high revenues to finance the budget. Why are we still borrowing? There's something that they are not telling Nigerians, even as they are being crushed by a combination of their failed trial and error policies and loan rackets. It is concerning that the voracious appetite for these humongous loans is powered by corruption and not for infrastructure and development needs. A report by a budget watchdog, has disclosed that the 2024 budget is a mess because of the level of pork associated with it. All right. And that is Atiku Abubakar on his X page. You can check it out. And you also have the LCCI on one corner also, sharing concerns here, saying that the business community is increasingly alarmed by Nigeria's precarious economic situation and the potential ramifications of additional borrowing on the nation's financial health, highlighting Nigeria's already strained